Hello Taurus, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading for the first half of October from the 1st through the 15th. General as always, guys, it will not resonate with every single person. Please do take from this what makes sense for you. Let the rest go. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below, and I'll include a link to all of the decks and creators that you see here today. What we've got in front of me here, Taurus, are the 3 decks we'll be using for your focused messages. The first is my HeartSpace Oracle deck, and then we'll grab a message from the Twin Flame Poetic Confessions deck by Sister Moon Tarot. And behind the Moon Oracle, Illusions and Love Revealed by Calico Moon Oracle. So let's get started, Taurus. Let's see where this is going to go for you. And as always, guys, this is welcome to cross-watchers and anyone else who's been guided to tune in. So what's in the heart space area of this connection? There are a million people that will cross my path in my lifetime, and still none of them could ever compare to you. Okay? So this is what perhaps your person is saying to you, Taurus. You guys are not together. And I forgot to mention, for this reading, we are focusing on twin flames and soulmates in separation. And do they still think of you, miss you? Do they still love you? And I mean, just based off of the energy of this particular message, nobody else compares to the connection that they have with you, Taurus. And perhaps you feel the same way. Okay? So we'll have to add to this, of course, to see the direction that this is going to go for you. All right, so let's grab a message from the Twin Flame Poetic Confessions deck. All right, let's grab this first one that's almost off camera. It is off camera. Timing. Timing is everything. This I know. I know I didn't take the opportunity when it was my love I should have shown. So something about timing, divine timing, the need for patience. Taurus, they had the opportunity to perhaps do so in the past, and clearly they missed that opportunity. I'm also feeling here, just based off of that very first message, there are a million people that will cross my path in my lifetime, and still none of them could ever compare to you. Part of the reason, perhaps, why you guys are not together is because they tried to explore other options, and come to find out, they weren't able to find anything better than what you guys had to begin with. Okay? All right. Lesson learned, perhaps. So let's add to this with your third focus message here. I'm guided to this one immediately. I am so damaged. I would only hurt you. And maybe that's why it comes down to timing, because they need to heal from whatever energy they are in and why they are damaged. Possibly due to other people that have hurt them before you even came into this person's life. For some people, it stems back several lifetimes. So whatever is causing this person to be in this damaged energy, they have to address that. And they're at least acknowledging that here, Taurus, that they know they're damaged. And it's not the right time, because they would only end up hurting you all over again. Okay. So in a way, that's a lesson learned for this person, that they're acknowledging it. Maybe they didn't even acknowledge that about themselves before. Okay, so let's add to this. On the Horizon Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus in love and life for the first half of October. But that's a pretty deep message from your person, Taurus. I am so damaged, I would only hurt you. Stability, okay? They could also be struggling financially, just not being able to provide for themselves or even for you in a relationship. Perhaps that was an issue. And maybe a time apart might be a good thing for the two of you. We have ego. It could have been an issue as well, Taurus, that they let their ego get in the way of their healing journey before. And I mean, clearly you guys are not together, you're in separation. That's the whole focus of this reading here. And maybe they didn't recognize the fact that they were damaged before. I just keep getting that they didn't acknowledge it, or that they maybe refused to just admit that to themselves. And that's what contributed to creating this very unstable foundation in the relationship. So perhaps now what they're really looking for here is stability. And perhaps that's what you need too. They're just not able to offer it to you right now. We have the third eye, intuition. Focus on that, Taurus. Pay attention to what your heart, your gut, your intuition is trying to communicate to you at this time when it comes to this person. Timing is involved. We've got divine timing at play here. They're coming through letting you know they're damaged. So the universe is helping you out here, keeping you guys at a distance, because it's not a good time to come together. We have incoming love though. What I do feel from this, Taurus, is you might be in physical separation. However, somewhere down the line, you might ultimately hear from them through either a letter they send you, a text, an email, some form of communication. Maybe they'll reach out to you on social media. But clearly you guys are in two separate worlds right now. There is distance and separation here. And look at this, incoming exciting news, incoming love. All right, so I really feel here, Taurus, that in time you will hear from this person. And then we have conjuring, plans, brewing. All right, so I feel this person's working on themselves, because again, I don't feel they always acknowledge the fact that they're damaged, that they have issues. They know that they would end up hurting you if you guys were to get together right now. But they have plans, okay? A part of their plan perhaps is to open up lines of communication between the two of you guys, whether that's you guys coming back together or simply having closure in the relationship, however way that needs to happen. But what I do feel ultimately from these two messages, because they're both conveying very similar messages here, incoming love and incoming exciting news. So you're going to be receiving good news here when it comes to this person. And look at this. You guys are actually coming through as twin flames here. And that's why, going back to that very first message, there are a million people that will cross my path in my lifetime, and still none of them could ever compare to you, because you can only have one twin flame in this lifetime. We can have more than one soulmate, but just one twin flame. And that is what this person is to you. And maybe you guys had to go your separate ways for this realization that you guys are twin flames. Maybe you've known that. Maybe your person didn't even understand the whole concept of twin flames, but that's how it's presenting itself here. Okay, so let's add to this. This is another deck focused on twin flames, but you know, twin flames, soulmates, however way you resonate with your connection. You can certainly focus on the messages here for both. Another deck by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. This is the Love Potion Oracle. All right, angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus in love and life, first half of October. What else do we need to know here? Look at this, happily ever after. I mean, what I'm feeling here is, who doesn't want that, right? Happily ever after. We all want that in our relationships. But you guys had to go your separate ways because this was unattainable at the time. You can work towards this with effort from both of you, but right now, your person has to just focus on themselves. They're too damaged to dedicate any time towards repairing this because they need to repair themselves. Watching, spying, okay? Even though you're in separation, they're still keeping tabs on you though. Okay, so more than likely, they're keeping an eye on you, Taurus, from a distance. You could as well. I feel it more so for your person though. And look at this, deeply in love. That's what you guys had shared at one point in time. And I feel they certainly still love you. They're still thinking about you. They still want this happily ever after. They're keeping tabs on you. So you're still very much a part of their thoughts, Taurus. They haven't forgotten about you at all. And I have a feeling you still love them too. You care for them. Look at this. We have steamy temper, okay? They could have had a very steamy temper. They might be a bit of a hothead here. You guys could have had some very deep rooted conversations where it turned into an argument and things didn't go well. Maybe the last time you guys have spoken. They tend to get very angry very easily. And that's simply a part of the reason why they're damaged. That's something that they need to figure out and address. Where is all that anger coming from? Because I have a feeling here, Taurus, it might not even be fully about you. Be about you, you know what I mean? Miscommunication. Yeah, I'm not surprised to see that, because when someone has a temper, you know, they fly off the handle. They say a lot of things they don't mean. So miscommunication with a bad temper, it's just a bad combination. And I feel that's what you had to deal with this person. And so now they want to make amends, or eventually they will get to that point. I don't feel they're there yet, though. They need to work on themselves first, which is why going back to this message, timing is everything. And they know it. So right now, you know, things are a little bit unclear between the two of you. They need more clarity. They need to be able to figure things out for themselves in order to have their own epiphany in their own life, that breakthrough, that clarity, which is very Ace of Swords in energy. So for some of you guys, you might even be focused on an air sign here. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Now this is interesting, intuitive. So remember, we have the third eye, intuition, and then intuitive. And I love how the colors of both cards from two different decks really kind of match each other. It's beautiful, you know? And that third eye chakra is coming through right there. So pay attention to your gut, your intuition, that third eye, Taurus. That's coming through here twice. And maybe during this time of separation, you're making your own plans to live your best life, just working on you. And if that is the case, good for you. And lastly, we have Simply Adored, falling right below Twin Flame. They adore you. They love you. It's just that they know they're damaged. They know that they've got work that they have to do on themselves, and they're not ready to come towards you. So they're actually doing you a favor, Taurus, staying away, because it would not be good for them to come towards you right now. Not right now. Eventually, somewhere down the line perhaps, but just not right now. You can still have that happily ever after. The timing has to be right. Okay, so let's grab some tarot. This is my new deck, the Tarot Teacher, and I've talked about this a lot lately. It now comes in the gold edging as well as the deck without the gold, if that's something that you're interested in. So the reason why I created this deck, guys, is to help those of you who are interested in learning how to read for yourselves. The back of each card has upright and reversed meanings for each card, so there's no second guessing. You'll know automatically what each card represents. So if that's something that you are interested in, that link to my deck shop is down below, in addition to all of the creators that you see here today. All right, Taurus, let's continue and see where else this is going to go for you and your person. The Two of Swords. Okay, so there's this stalemate between the two of you for now, which makes sense. There's this stuck energy because your person isn't ready. And remember what I was talking about, the clarity that's needed. So typically with the Two of Swords, somebody's got a blindfold on, which is preventing them from really seeing where they're going, what they need to do, having the clarity that's needed. So there is this crossroads where you guys are at for now, and you're at an impasse, just your person unable to make a decision perhaps. because they need to work on themselves. That's a part of why they're damaged and broken. But my masculines can certainly eventually come towards you, my feminines, as this Emperor. This is Aries specifically. This is somebody who likes to be in control. This could be a person who is very powerful, an authority figure. The Emperor can represent fatherhood, so you guys could have already had children together. Some of you guys might have also connected with somebody who already had children from a previous relationship. This person likes structure in their life, but unfortunately with where they're at right now, they're anything but structured and established. And so I feel this is the energy of the masculine, especially because it does represent divine masculine energy. This is something that they're working towards. I don't feel they're here yet. In order for the two of you to really work this out, it makes sense that we have the Six of Pentacles coming through here. This is earth energy. Taurus, that is your own energy. The Six of Pentacles is all about equal give and take, giving and receiving, that equality, you know? Two people putting in the same amount of effort, two people that want this as much as the other. You both have to want it as much. One person, as I've often said, you know, one person can't want it more than the other. Otherwise, it creates a very out of balance energy, and in time, things are just eventually going to fall apart. We have this Five of Pentacles. So Taurus, you could have certainly left this person out in the cold. This represents the breakup that you guys have had. This is also very insecure energy right here. Your person could have suffered some financial losses in their life and overall worries and struggles. It's not a fun card, you know. So this could be where they're at for now. But I feel you had to detach. You had to leave them out in the cold because they were damaged. They had issues that they needed to work through. And then we've got the Lover's card, however, picking up off of Gemini energy. So this is letting us know that there's still a deep love between the two of you. The sexual attraction is certainly still here. This is the need to bring harmony back into this connection. Sexual attraction also here. Union, duality. When it comes to the Lover's card, Taurus, there's a choice that needs to be made here. Perhaps you've already made that choice, which is why you guys are not together. Allowing your person to heal from whatever it is that they need to heal from. And also an added choice moving forward here for the two of you, Taurus, is for your person to get their life in order. And the ultimate choice here is to reach out to you to repair the relationship, to clear up any miscommunication, to let you know that perhaps they're ready to really go all in when it comes to this partnership. Okay, so that's what's presenting itself here when it comes to that. So let's add to this, Taurus, and let's see what else needs to come through here. So we'll grab some insight from my Sugar and Spice Oracle deck. Okay, a little naughty, a little nice. Taurus, let's see what comes forward for you. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus in love and life for the first half of October. What else do we need to know here, please? Angels and spirit guides. But, you know, clearly they want to have that happily ever after with you. They really want to stabilize things here. We have sweet potato. You know you want me. You want to get your hands on me and spread me wide open, exposing who I really am on the inside. The real me. Only a privileged few get to know me that intimately, but only one gets to enter my heart. That one is you. Okay? So nobody else, Taurus, has affected this person the way you have. You know, I feel that they tend to feel very vulnerable by opening themselves up to other people, and they're not comfortable with that because of past hurts and pain and whatever happened in their life to create this very damaged energy within them. And going back to that message, you know, there's no one else that compares to you when it comes to this individual. What else, please? Angels and spirit guides for Taurus. We have pineapple. Okay, somebody might really like sweet potatoes and pineapple. Being with you is like living in paradise. You'll be totally consumed with my deliciousness. You won't be able to resist my charms. I want to tantalize you with my juicy kisses. Let's plan a tropical vacation and share a pina colada. Okay? So perhaps you guys were the type of couple where you really did enjoy going on vacation together. Perhaps you prefer those tropical locations. Somebody might really like pineapples. There's something about those intimate moments that you guys have shared. Very tantalizing, those juicy kisses. They're certainly still remembering all of those moments that you guys have shared together. And truly, when times were good, it was good. It felt like paradise. Okay? And then we have ice. And this makes total sense. You left me out in the cold. I know I deserve it. I know I could have done better, been better, loved you better. Please don't freeze me out of your life. I promise you won't regret it. So remember, we have the Five of Pentacles here with your own energy, Taurus, letting us know more than likely it could have been you that left this person out in the cold. Understandably so, because they were not a very good partner to you at that time. Okay? So then we have raspberries coming through. Please be gentle with me. I'm quite fragile and bruise easily when it comes to matters of the heart. I try to stay away from drama. If I give you my heart, it's forever. I love kisses that are tender, hugs that are warm, and sexy bedroom conversations with a touch of champagne. This could be you saying this to your person. You know, it's like, please be gentle with me. And that's why they're coming through letting you know, I'm so damaged right now, I would only hurt you. You know, you need me to be gentle with you. You're letting me know that you're fragile and that you bruise easily. And maybe you've had your heart broken before. Well, I'm going to end up hurting you way more than anyone else has ever hurt you. And that's because they're damaged and they're letting you know that. Okay? So they're actually protecting you in a way. All right? So that's what's coming through from that, Taurus. Very insightful messages from that deck. All right, so let's add to this with some romance angels, Taurus. Let's see what else needs to come through here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus in love and life for the first half of October. What else do we need to know? The passion. Okay, I'm not surprised to see that. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. You certainly do still feel this very fiery, sexual, passionate connection with them. I feel they feel it too, you know. It's just that I feel they're just doing you a favor by staying away because they're hurt, they're damaged, they've got issues, and they know this. Angels are wanting you to stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you the romance when it comes to this connection. You know, so if you believe in this, which for the majority I do feel you do, just try to stay optimistic. The universe knows what it's doing. And for now, it's keeping you guys apart for a very good reason. It's not the right time. And then we've got engagement, which is certainly possible someday. You know, happily ever after, long-term commitment, taking things to the next level of a relationship. Maybe they were really bad at commitment before, due to past experiences. And if they had bad experiences and if they were hurt, then more than likely they were going to hurt other people, which they are coming through here acknowledging that finally. I feel they didn't always acknowledge that. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So in time, Taurus, this is where you're headed. We already know about the separation, that you guys are not together right now. Trust. If there were trust issues, that needs to be restored, that needs to be worked through. Situation calling for you to have faith. Okay, so it's letting you know this a couple times. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. This situation's calling for you to have faith. All right, so try to believe in the overall outcome of this, and that the universe has your back. And if you guys truly are meant to have a reunion with this person, it comes down to timing and ultimately making sure that when it happens, they are no longer coming towards you, having the capability to hurt you the way they did before. So I really feel this person is acknowledging this now so that they can work through that, so they can come towards you as a better person. Okay, so let's add some dialogue messages here, Taurus. This is the 5D Love Messages deck. This is Volume 1 by Calico Moon. So some of these messages could be coming from you to your person, and of course some of these messages could be from your person to you. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus in love and life, first half of October. Who needs to speak up here, please? Who needs to speak up? I never told you how I really felt. Maybe they were just not very good at expressing themselves back then, Taurus. But clearly they have a deep love for you. Things just got too emotional for me. And if they have a very complacent heart space, if they have a cold heart due to the fact that they're damaged and that they've experienced nothing but really painful, hurtful experiences themselves, and once things started to get more serious between the two of you, maybe they couldn't handle it. I just need some space right now. Okay? Makes sense. Give them that space, Taurus. Allow them the space and time that they need to work through their issues so that they can come towards you as a better person. I miss you. Okay? They are acknowledging that here too. That they definitely still miss you. They reminisce about those times that you guys have shared. They still love you. They desire you for sure. And then we've got this message, I don't feel like I'm good enough for you. That's another part of the reason why they're in that energy. Lots of healing that your person needs to go through, Taurus. So give them the space, give them the time to work through their head space, their heart space, so that they can come towards you as someone who is fully healed, somebody that has been able to love themselves, so that they can offer you the kind of love that you deserve. Okay? So let's grab some messages from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck, and let's see what other messages can come through for you, Taurus, for this reading. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. We have rhythm coming through here. We have so much chaos going on throughout the world. I have to tune it out when it gets to be too much. Before I know it, I'm in my own little world where it's just me, my thoughts, my music, and songs that uplift me, songs that calm me, because it's about us. You are the rhythm in my heart. And there could be certain songs, music that this person listens to that actually calms them, that will help them on their healing journey, especially for the masculines, I feel. You know, this could be for the feminines too, whoever is in need of that healing energy from music. We have interlaced coming through also. Distance, time, circumstances cannot stop our love from intermingling, despite outside influences that are beyond our control, people, opinions, misaligned stars, the world, that we shouldn't be. You are always with me in my heart, my love. There they cannot touch the you and I that have become this thing called us. So those energies, your vibrations, your thoughts, still remembering the connection, it's still interlaced. It's still intermingling with each other, even though you guys are in separation. There are lessons for sure that need to be learned. Sometimes love puts you where you need to be. Sometimes it derails you and saves you from what you thought you wanted, because there's someone better, taking you down broken roads, teaching you lessons that need to be learned. And sometimes it brings you back to the beginning, that first love, because that is where you belong after all. Some of you guys, you're dealing with somebody who is your first love, and you want to restore this connection. You guys might just get that chance here. It's going to take time. So, truly, I feel that this is a blessing that you guys are in separation for now, Taurus, because your person, they've got some major lessons that they need to learn. And during this time, you've got your own lessons that you have to learn for yourself. And then we have reach. What I would give to be able to reach out and touch you again, a tangible piece of you that I had the pleasure of knowing once. I will forever reach out for you, and maybe someday our hands, our hearts will meet again. I feel that that is certainly possible, Taurus. And then we have him representing the divine masculine. We are all different and unique in our own way, yet we are all the same. We love, we live, we laugh, we dream, we hope, we hurt, we heal, and we cry too. Don't underestimate our soft side. We do have one, and are just as weak and vulnerable as you are. Sometimes we can move mountains to be with you, make your dreams come true, and win you with our charms. Okay? And I really feel here, my feminines, that this masculine is not done going through their healing journey. They're not done trying to make your dreams come true. They're not done trying to win you over with their charms. Okay, so hang in there. I have a feeling you're going to be hearing from your masculine, my feminines. And lastly, we have lies. Okay? I'm tough. I'm independent. I don't need anyone. I certainly don't need you, your love, your touch, your kiss. None of that ever meant anything to me. My life is sunshine and rainbows, each and every day. Who the hell needs the kind of love that you and I shared anyway? Okay, this is my bullshit card from this deck, because it's bullshit. It really is. This is a whole bunch of lies right here that this person is feeding themselves. So I feel more so for my masculines who are feeling very damaged at this time. They could have said some very hurtful things to the feminine that really they didn't mean. They were just in this space of pain, and that's the pain talking. You know, I just feel that there were a lot of hurtful things that were expressed here that ultimately came from a place of pain. You know, and unfortunately for some of my feminines, you were on the receiving end of that, and you didn't deserve that, of course. And that is why this masculine, I feel, is coming through, letting you know, I am so damaged, I would only hurt you. So it's not the right time for me to come towards you, because I would just be telling you more lies and myself more lies, and that's not what you want. Okay? So you definitely need to give this person more space, more time. It's needed. Okay? So that's what's presenting itself here. All right, guys, so let's close this out with some final messages from the Angels deck. And yes, this can bring up some healing messages tied into your love life, but it can address other parts of your life too. So let's see what the guidance is from the angels to close out this reading for you, Taurus. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. Some final messages for Taurus in love and life, first half of October. Angels and spirit guides, please. We have Angel Shanti, who keeps coming up here. I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. I love it. This is letting you know that even though you and your person, Taurus, have been through a bit of a rough patch here, very painful journey actually, things are going to smooth out. Things are going to be a lot more tranquil, serene, and calm and peaceful moving forward, which is good. It's so needed. We also have Angel Maya coming through. Schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. And of course, due to the pandemic, a lot of classes are online, and it makes it very difficult for everybody. I actually have my best friend who is a professor, and she's indicated that it's a whole lot more work teaching online than it is, you know, actually going into the classroom and teaching. And of course, she misses the interaction with her students. And my son, who's in college, basically says the same thing, that it's a lot easier for a student to have that interaction with other students and the teacher, and they miss that, you know. And so school, studying, education, it's something perhaps that some of you guys are focused on, but it's definitely very difficult considering where we're at right now throughout the world. But Angel Maya is here to certainly help you through that process, to continue on that journey. And then we have Archangel Uriel. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. Perfect message. Perfect message for whoever this is resonating with. You know, I don't want to just say that it's just the masculine, because this can apply to feminines too. Whoever is damaged and knows that, you know, they're only going to end up hurting the other person, Archangel Uriel is here to help you do that, to heal from that. That was so needed. And then we've got, I butcher this every time, Angel Azure, sorry, I can never pronounce it. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. I love that, you know, because it's basically letting you know here, Taurus, that whatever your desired outcome is, you got it. You know, the universe knows what it is that you're wanting to manifest. It's just that it's going to take time. That's all. And that's why we've got this message right here. It came through very early in the reading as one of your focus messages. Timing is everything. This I know. I know I didn't take the opportunity when it was my love I should have shown. And they know it. They know they're damaged. They know they couldn't do it back then. They need more time to heal. Plain and simple. Okay? So that's what's coming through, Taurus, in this reading. So many insightful messages that I feel came through for those of you who really needed it at this time. And for whoever this came through for, I really hope it helped you out. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below, guys. That's all for now. Thank you so much, as always, for tuning in, and I will see you real soon. Take care.